Leat Benin is safe in Egypt. She's crossed the border. I talked with her mother and father. They're very appreciative, and things are moving well. She'll soon be home with her 3 children.
That was President Biden just moments ago before boarding Air Force One. He was confirming that an American hostage was in fact part of the 16 who crossed into Egypt, underscoring a couple of things. Not only the president's direct personal involvement in the status of hostages generally and Americans specifically, but also how this story, the Israeli-Hamas war, continues to follow the president wherever he goes. CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe joins us now from Pueblo, Colorado. Ed, you've been following the fast-moving developments all day. Catch us up on the day for the president.
He spent most of his day here in Denver, where we are, Major, and got briefings this morning from his aides before heading down to Pueblo for this afternoon event. Today, a great reminder of how the president and the presidency can be pulled in multiple directions at once. He's here to raise money for his reelection campaign, to tout his legislative work, to troll a House Republican, Lauren Boebert, who was down in her district. Remember, she only won her reelection last year by 546 votes, and Democrats would like to grab that seat next year, which is why he came. But he was also closely monitoring the situation all day with these hostages, and there, as he gets on the plane to fly home, can confirm that, in fact, at least one American is released. Tonight, the Secretary of State is en route. The CIA director is in the region. The top State Department official for hostage affairs is also in the Middle East, trying to continue to get the Israelis, Hamas, to continue the pause and show the world that the United States is hearing the calls for and the concerns about humanitarian aid in Gaza, and ideally some kind of an extended ceasefire to allow those hostages to be released before Israel continues its campaign.
And Ed, more broadly, that conversation about the ceasefire is in part of a conversation broadly going on within the Democratic Party about what those who are Jewish Democrats and those who are sympathetic to the Palestinian cause say about each other, feel about each other, and it's even manifesting some hurt feelings among Democrats in Colorado. True?
That's right. Our colleagues at CBS Colorado were calling this out last night, that legislators in public, in chambers, have been yelling at each other over issues like this. And there are deep divisions in a state that has several prominent Jewish Democrats. But one lawmaker telling CBS Colorado, given the concerns about this and how certain Democrats have been behaving around it, she doesn't necessarily feel at home in the party anymore. So while the president gets pressure from Democrats across the country, while he was greeted by protesters at his hotel last night concerned about this, that example here in Denver among state legislators is an example of how this really is roiling the Democratic Party at all levels across the country. And it's something the president will continue to confront back in Washington.
Allow me to correct myself. Ed O'Keefe coming to us from Denver, Colorado. Thank you so very much.